My hands are cold. Passion to me is obviously kind of hard to define, but it is a driving force. It's a catalyst, and depending on who you are and where you're going, it can be quite destructive, or it can be a really positive thing that heals. And yeah, it's hard to put a point on it, I suppose. My name is Jess Bailey, and I am a painter, a musician, a jeweler, I suppose, a sculptor. I like to create things with my hands and put them out in the world. I came to my high school, Kaipara College, because of my love for music and art, and I found the place that I was at the time wasn't sort of fostering that enough, and to a degree I think that you are only ever as good as the people that you surround yourself with, and I kind of just had to make a decision to move to better people, really. And that's how it all started. I grew up out west in a very fortunate environment where we had our orchard, and my nana and pops sort of lived on the same property, and they had a love for gardening and making things and preserving anything. Waste not, want not kind of attitude. And my paintings sort of shifted from an exploration of wanting to find colour and texture and form to using that to reflect these sort of lucid memories that I had when I was a child, and a way of preserving those things. The way I made the paintings was this huge sort of production line of trial and error. So for every one painting that ended up in the show, there was maybe, 5, 6, 10, 20 shitty ones that didn't make the cut. So I suppose moving from a studio space where I had the ability to make this sort of boom, 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 give it a go, leave things for a week and then come back to them sort of environment to back here in my house. When I finished uni, I went through a bit of an identity crisis in the fact that I wasn't sure how to make what I was making anymore in my space. So at the moment I'm going through some things about sort of what space I am in and whether or not I reflect that in my paintings so they change, or I do them in the same way but differently, if that makes sense. It depends what I'm trying to express, I suppose. I find music and songwriting a really easy way to be quite emotional, I guess. And I find painting a way to be reflective, and I find sort of jewellery and sculpting a way to be playful, sort of embrace that childlike mind and see what happens, which all of the above, they cross over, but some days I will feel more like doing, jewellery over painting, or painting over jewellery, or singing over, doing my dishes. Fables is a musical project, I suppose. It's my brainchild of songs that I've written, and then I will collaborate with whoever's in town, really, to perform them. my ex-flatmate Lawrence, he plays cello for me, and he has quite a big role in sort of critiquing things and sort of workshopping songs and figuring out what sounds good, and then everyone else kind of comes in when they can. So I suppose you would call it folk music, and it's just another way of storytelling for me. So Fables is Fables, and you can just type that into Facebook. The drawing is done by a very talented friend of mine called David Jones. In terms of painting, I'm trying to sell everything I own, like anything. You can have it, I'll sell it to you.